If you're looking for homeowners insurance or landlord insurance and want some flexibility in your options, you might have come across SageSure. They specialize in property insurance, meaning they focus on covering homes and rental properties rather than offering full-service personal lines like auto or umbrella insurance. That said, what they do offer can be customized in smart ways, especially if you're working through an agency that understands your needs. SageSure offers standard homeowners insurance coverage for your primary residence. They also offer landlord or dwelling insurance for properties you rent out. This would protect both the structure and certain landlord-specific risks. They also provide flood endorsement, which is an optional flood coverage that can be added to specific policies depending on your location. This coverage is helpful if you're in a flood-prone area and you want more comprehensive protection than what's available through the federal flood program. SageSure can also provide a jewelry sublimit rider on your policy. This increases the coverage for valuable items like engagement rings or watches, which are usually only covered up to a limited amount in standard policies. SageSure does not offer auto insurance, but if you buy it through the same agency, you could qualify for a discount by bundling. Similarly, SageSure doesn't offer umbrella insurance, which adds extra liability coverage across multiple policies. But depending on the product, you can get personal liability coverage up to $500,000, which gives you a strong level of protection for lawsuits or major accidents. SageSure offers several ways to save money on your premiums. Centrally monitored alarm discount. If your home has a professionally monitored fire or burglary alarm system, you could get a discount, primetime discount. If you're 50 or older, retired, and insuring your primary residence, you may qualify for lower rates. One of the most important things that you need to consider when shopping for an insurance carrier is the claims process. Of course, you hope never to need to use the insurance, but if you do, you want to be sure you're working with a company that will give you a good experience. If you need to file a claim, you start by contacting your independent insurance agent or go directly to SageSure. Then an adjuster gets involved. That's the person who evaluates the damage and determines how much the insurance company should pay for your claim. You can manage your policy through an online client portal. SageSure sells both admitted and non-admitted products. And here's what that means for you. Admitted products are regulated by the state, meaning they follow strict rules about pricing, coverage, and claims. If something goes wrong, like the insurer becomes financially unstable, you're protected by the state's guarantee fund. These are typically used for more common situations. Non-admitted products aren't as heavily regulated by the state, but they can offer specialized coverage that admitted products might not. For example, they might cover homes in high-risk areas or with unique features. The trade-off is that you don't have the state guarantee fund to fall back on if the company fails. If you have insurance needs that cannot be met through an admitted policy, SageSure does offer non-admitted policies. SageSure has a few different ways you can pay. You can pay through your mortgage escrow account, you can pay in full, or you can pay through an installment plan. They will accept check, electronic funds transfer, and credit or debit cards. One of the most important things about an insurance company is whether they are financially stable enough to cover claims that might be made against them, especially in case of large regional disasters. SageSure has an A- rating from AM Best, which is considered excellent. That means they have a solid ability to meet their financial obligations, like paying out claims over the long term. SageSure is a great fit if you're primarily looking to insure your home or rental property and want coverage that can be tailored to your specific situation. They're not a one-stop shop for all insurance needs. You'll need to go elsewhere for auto or umbrella policies, but they do offer flexibility, reasonable discounts, and a good financial track record. They also provide coverage that you might not be able to get elsewhere by offering non-admitted policies. That might be exactly what you need if you live in higher risk areas. It can feel a little overwhelming to make the decision that you need when selecting the right insurance carrier for you. One of the most important things you can do is to have an expert on your side. That's why we recommend using an independent insurance agent. They specialize in coverage options in your state. They can walk you through the coverage you need, the coverage you don't need, and the discounts that can lower your premium without jeopardizing your protection. If you want to find an independent insurance agent in your area, go to the Yukon project. You can sign up to talk directly with our partner. They have a relationship with over 200 carriers nationwide, including SageSure, so they can help you get what you need. Best of all, they work for you, not the insurance company, so you can feel confident you're getting unbiased advice. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us out, and we really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.